everybody, Shane back with you from Guitar Work. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I'm excited about this one. This is Bob Seger's Still the Same. You're going to have just a few chords going on and a really cool main riff. I'll be referring to song sheets the whole time. I think you know the drill by now. Go grab these from patreon.com/guitaratwork. There'll be 3 sheets. 2 sheets are the actual song. The other one has got all of the strumming and stuff that we're going to do. I'll be referring to that here on my trusty iPad beside me. And you'll follow along a whole lot better if you've got those. But I want to thank you for coming back and for subscribing. A few requests for this one, Still the Same, Bob Seger. I'll send this out to Paris in Rockcliffe Park. I know you really like the song Paris. I hope you'll have fun with this one for sure. But keep the comment suggestions coming, and I thank you for subscribing and all that good YouTube stuff. Let's just leap right in here. No capo, as you can see, and if you look at the main riff, there's a sheet that says Still the Same, main riff. The strumming is written there. You're going to see C major 7, C. I'll talk a little bit further about those. It's just a riff based on C, E minor, and G. A certain series of strums, ups and downs, and all that we'll follow along with here. I'm going to start out with a straight C chord, just like that. Straight C. We all know and love. No problem there. Now it begins, if you see that Still the Same main riff sheet that you're looking at, Still the Same, looking at C major 7. All I'm going to do is take that first finger off of there, like that. That makes it C major 7, okay? It's only off of there briefly, and I'm going to give it a down strum. You'll see a little D written under the C major 7 there. So I'm going to go 1 downstroke, and then I'm going to put that first finger back on his rightful place there on the C chord, and I'm going to go down up. Here's the first bar of the main riff. So here's your C major 7. Off comes the first finger, downstroke, and then down up with the first finger back on. Now we just have a bit of time to kill at the end of that first bar. So I'm going to go up, down, up there. Here's the whole first bar. 3, 4. Up, down, up. And I should mention we'll do a full play along at a reduced speed, and also a full play along at actual concert speed later on in the video once we get through the main riff here. So we've got first bar, C major 7, off comes that first finger, back on he goes, down up, and then up, down, up to kill the rest of the bar. Okay, so in time, 3, 4. And you go, the up downs are important. Now second bar, off that first finger comes again, just very briefly, a downstroke, and then back on right away. So there's your C major, second bar, off comes the first finger, C major 7, back on, and I got time to kill, down, up, down. Let's stop it there for a sec. That's the first half of the second bar. Here it is again. Second bar, off comes the first finger, on, down, up, down. Now, when it says C add 9, don't run to the C add 9 that you may know this way, like as if it was coming sort of an isolated chord. It's just a matter of adding the pinky. You're on a C chord, straight C chord, add the pinky to the 3rd fret of the B string, okay? That is the C add 9. It may not be the one you're familiar with, but it still qualifies, C add 9. Here's the whole second bar. Off comes the first finger, C, major 7, up on the C, down, up, down, pinky on. There he is there. Let's do that again. Second bar, most of it anyway. Here's C major 7. Off comes the first finger. Down, on. First finger, up, down, Pinky's going on. Now you'll see an X written on your sheet. X means a slap, like that. That's just a matter of the side of your right hand going in there and stopping those strings. Gives you that percussive effect, okay? So here is with, now it's on a downstroke too, right? The slaps are typically on the down. Here's the second bar. C major 7. Off comes the first finger. Back on, and then down, up, down, pinky on, smack, and then E minor on the upstroke, like that. That's called a push. The chord is coming in on the upstroke. It's called the and of 4. Not important, you know that right now. Second bar, it's going, C major 7, off comes the first, C, down, down, pinky on, smack, E minor on the upstroke. Okay, so here's the first 2 bars of the main riff. And stop tape at any point if you have to work that out. So look at your sheet, it's handy. Here's C major 7, off comes the first finger. Bar 1, C, up, down. Second bar, C major 7, C, pinky on, smack, E minor on the upstroke. Here it is again, bars 1 and 2, 3, 4. Good. Now when we get to bar 3, it's just E minor. You're just chugging away on that E minor. And you can see down, up, down, up, down, up. Bar 4, just a G chord, chugging away. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So let's go through the entire main riff. Stop tape there, work anything out that you have to work out. Follow in your sheet, here are 4 bars, main riff, 3, 4, C major 7. Bar 2. Smack. E minor. Bar 3 there is a G. Yeah. When you get to that E minor at the end of bar 2, make sure you go straight into bar 3 and it's constant strumming. Here it is again, main riff, 3, 4. Here's a G. We go right to a repeat here. Top. I should mention, if you're having trouble with that slap, don't let that be a showstopper. I promise it comes. Don't let it bog you right down. You could treat it as a downstroke as well in there if you're just not up to the slap right away. You build these things as you move along, so no shame in not doing the slap. There's your main riff. Stop tape there, go round and round and round. So anytime on the actual song sheets, again, go to patreon.com/guitaratwork to grab these. Anytime you see 2 C's, E minor and G, all in one clump like that, that's the main riff, okay? Song sheets and books are typically not going to give you the actual main riff. They're just going to round it off to a C, an E minor, or a G. But we now know that anytime you see 2 C's, an E minor, and a G together, that's your main riff, okay? So it goes on through the verses a couple of times and also in the intro as well. The instrumental section too. So now, let's get to the actual song sheet. We're looking at you play the main riff, as I just said, anytime you see those chords paired, C, C, E minor, and G. The rest of the time, when you're seeing those other chords, you're going to see an F, for instance, and it's just straight strum. There's no riff in there, and you're just pounding away, just down, up, down, up, down, up stuff. So nothing crazy there. But I'll draw your attention to the bracketed chords. You'll see, for instance, at the end of at the end of the first verse, you're going to see a G, an F, an E minor, and a G bracketed together. When charts are bracketed, at least mine anyway, it means half the time. So you're going to get 2 beats on the G, 1 and 2 and, then to an F, 3 and 4 and E minor, 1 and 2 and, here's your G, 3 and 4. So that's at the end of a lot of those sections, you're going to see that, that movement there. So 2 beats a piece from G, F, E minor, and G. Let me play a full verse. Here's verse 1, and play along if you can. There's going to be 2 main riffs, and 3, 4. E minor, here's a G. Repeating that second line, still damn good. E minor. Okay, now third line of the verse. Here's an F coming every time. G. Here's a C. E7. There's a picture of an air for you. A minor. Here's a D minor. You this time. Here's a G coming. Here's your walk down. G. F. E minor. G. And then the verse would repeat with that main riff in there. So that is all there is to it. So the only thing you might struggle with at first is the strumming direction on the main riff, but it's worth getting that into your right hand for sure. So as I said, let's do play-alongs. So first at a reduced speed, the song comes in at 116 beats a minute. For the slowdown version, I'm going to go to 100 beats just to take the edge off a little bit, and I'll put up on screen whether we're in the chorus or the verse, whatever we might be, and I'll shout out the chords as we move along. I'm typically shouting out the chords a little bit early to give you a chance to think as well, and I'll just talk out the lyrics as well to give you a sense of where we're at. So grab your sheets and away we go. Here it is at the slowed down version, and it's been intro will be the main riff twice. The intro is the main riff twice, and he holds long on the last G in the intro. Okay, here she comes, and a 1, 2, 3, slow down. There's a G coming, and repeating. E minor, there's a G, and it's a long one, it's 2 bars. 3, 4, 1. First verse, here's a C, main riff, always 1. Every time, E minor, a bet, there's a G. Main riff again, C, No one's gotten to yet. E minor. Here's a G. Here's an F coming. Every time. G. They were sure. C. They had you caught. E7. You were quicker. A minor than they thought. Here's a D minor. You just took. Here's your walk down. G. F. E minor. G. Second verse. C. You always said. Main riff. E minor. Here's a G. Second line. Second verse. C. Main riff. Here's a G. Third line. F coming. A gambler. G. C. E7. The only loss. A minor. You could forsake. Here's a D minor. G. Richard walk down. G. F. E minor. G. Chorus. C. Regular strumming. No major. E. A. Yesterday. Double A. D minor coming. Moving game to game. No one's standing. Here's your walk down. G. In your way. F. E minor. There's a G. C. Turn on the charm. E. Long enough. A. Get you by. D minor. It's a double. Walk down. G. You're still aim high. F. E minor. G. Instrumental. Main riff twice. There's a G coming. Main riff again. Yeah, here's a bridge. F, right here. There you stood. G, everybody. C, watched you play. E7, I just turned. A minor, walked away. D minor, I had nothing. Walk down. G, F, E minor, G, main riff all the way out. Page 2. Let's go. Repeat, repeat, main riff. And again. And I'll do one more. And there we go. He's fading out at that point. Fading out, and so that main riff at the end just goes round and round and round. I hope you did well with that. Now we'll bring it up to concert speed, which is 116 beats a minute. But hey, you may have to go over that slowed down version a few times just to get the hang of it. So I'll bump it up here to 116. There we go. And follow along. Remember, I'm calling those chords out a little bit early just to give you a fighting chance there. And nothing to it. Let's just do it. Here, jump right in, jump right in. Here it is, 116 concert speed. And 1, 2, main riff. Ah. Here's a G. Repeat. Long G in the intro. Here it comes. 1, 2, first verse, main riff. You always won. A bet. G. Here's C. Main riff again. And a G. Here's an F coming. F right here. Every time. G. They were sure. C. Had you caught. E7. You were quicker, Ava, than they thought. Here's a D minor. You just turn your walk down. G, F, E minor, and a G. Second verse, main riff. Never do you wrong. G, C, main riff. Never play the game. E minor too long. G. Here's an F. Gambler's share. G. The only risk, C, you would take. E7, the only loss. A minor, you could forsake. D minor, the only buff. G, walk down. G, F, E minor, G, chorus. C, straight C. E, caught up with you. A, yesterday. Double A there. D minor, game to game. No one's standing. Here's your walk down. G, F. minor, and a G, C. Turn it on the charm, straight up, E, long enough, A, to get you by. Double, D minor is still the same. G is still aim high. Walk down, F, E minor. Instrumental now, main riff twice. Here we go again. F bridge. There you stood. G. Everybody. C. Watch me play. E7. I just turned. A minor. Walk away. D minor. Hi-hat. Walk down. Coming G. F. E minor. G. Main riff. All the way home. Page 2. Main riff. Just keep it going. Repeat. Let's do 4. Here's number 2. Two more to go. Main riff again. Here's a G last time. There we go. And they are fading at that point. Fade. That was a full speed run through. They're fading out at that point. Main riff all the way out, as I said earlier. Hey, so really great. I hope you got along with that. And there's something to be said for if you miss the odd thing in a situation like that, we're trying to simulate like you're playing with other people. So unless something goes right off the rails, just try to keep going. Get in there, fight for your life. You're looking at the chart. If you miss a chord, who cares? Just look for the next one. Anticipate when that's coming in. And that'll really build your recovery skills so when you are playing with other people. Really fun, guys, and I hope you have fun with this one. I appreciate your comments, suggestions, and all of that good stuff. Again, go grab those song sheets. They really will help. It's going to tell you the downs and ups, all your chord shapes and everything. And you can get that from patreon.com/guitaratwork. There's a pile of other songs up there, too, that you can grab once you're in there. So I want to thank you again for coming back. And that was Bob Seger, still the same. Lots more videos coming. Hope you're doing well. See you soon. Say 1, 2, 3.